Guys, so my husband made me re-grout the whole bathroom after I spent like 5 hours grouting it snow white. Remember originally we wanted to use this gray tile? Well, we put it down, it kind of looked funny, it kind of looked like backer board or something. It just was like too flat. So we went to Floor and Decor, and Floor and Decor is perfect if you want to save a little money. It's not like a boutique tile shop, but they have a big variety. So they had tiles like this. They had real sandstone that were about 13 bucks per piece. Real limestone, about 13 bucks per piece. But we found this porcelain tile, and it's the perfect beige color. It's like cool, yet a pinch of warmth. It has movement, subtle texture. I remember we found these tiles on Facebook Marketplace. 300 tiles for 90 cents each, and they're genuine Rosa marble. So we scored. We came up with the walls. So we did go the cheaper route with porcelain, but it's durable. It won't get any water staining, and I think it was the right choice. All right, so I'm ready to get a lot of work done. I've been dreading adding grout to every last seam. Hey guys, little did I know I was gonna wait 5 hours of my Friday grouting this bathroom just for my husband to tell me the grout looks terrible and I need to start over with a different color. My husband says the white grout looks terrible. I didn't grout this part, but you can see it in the back. Grout always dries so much lighter. Just remember that. It's gonna dry like 3 shades lighter. And the color Snow White, even though it's like an off-white grayish, it ended up looking white compared to everything else. Even though we used it in our primary bath, it just wasn't working here. So I have to re-grout everything, and this takes hours. Okay guys, hours. So if you have a color like this, that's wet, it's gonna dry like 10 shades lighter. All right, so I re-grouted everything. I'll show you guys a different day what it looks like. The tile on the floor looks good. The tile on the wall. Now I just want to do one more thing. I tried to lime wash, and the lime wash was just not the business. I really want to do tile. I think I might do like a zalige. I'm going to show you something I got on Amazon. And do you guys watch Architectural Digest? I'm sure you do. If you're following my channel, you probably love home decor, right? Well, this model, Paloma, she shared her like Brooklyn brownstone, and her whole bathroom was clad in this red marble. And I've seen other pieces, other decor in this red marble, but I just think it's so cute. And I tried to do the oxblood tiles in the living room. That didn't work out well, but you know how you just want to try something, but you don't want to like heavily invest because you get sick of the color, sick of the style, whatever. I found the oxblood red marble on Amazon, guys. Look. I think it is so cute. It's not too busy. Like I never liked the Calcutta, what was it, Viola, the marble. Like to me, it's a little too like jarring. But this burgundy, I'm really into this color for fall. Oxblood, burgundy, crimson red. I think this color is like really hot. So I'm gonna show you how you can style this. And this was, I forget how much it was, but it was under $100, and I will link it for you guys. Okay, so I love this tray. It looks so good with neutrals. I haven't been this excited about a purchase in a long time, guys. I'm gonna link this tray below.